With aliens shooting in the back. Very Men in Black coded in the back, huh? They're like, okay, we're done. You saw that. Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're here taking a look at BOYNEXTDOOR and their track Hollywood Action. We have the music video pulled up. Once a dance visual exists in the world on their channel, we're going to take a look at it and appreciate it. This is technically my first comeback with BOYNEXTDOOR since completing their discography alongside Lauren, who has been that go-to Patreon requester, so they have been looked at in chronological order. So I am looking forward to seeing this real time, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. It's train number 6. Ready, camera. Everybody, Hollywood action. Let's get
Fun. Such a Zico sound, isn't it?
you feel that everybody, Hollywood action. Screaming like a thriller.
I know Zico's the CEO of their company, but still.
Nice to meet you. 널 잊고 입장한 흐름은 I am H.I.M. 네가 아는 게 순시가 바뀌지 프레임이 확인해 크레딧 툭 치면 내를 봐. Pop around the city. Popcorn 나초 즐겨 chillin'. Come give it to me now. Swing that boy, baby, give it to me now.
Wow, the fact they did a whole trailer that led up to this was so fun. Ooh, that looks fun. All that looks fun. Because they found the script, so now they're the ones in charge, right? James. Oh. Don't try this at all. With aliens shooting in the back. Very Men in Black coded in the back, huh? There's so many proposals. Ooh, and they isolated the sounds with the trumpet focus. Come on now. I love the sound play. You say the name of the instrument and they play it. I love it. The action, credit. Oh, what a great way to do the credits. But that means I gotta like look. Hold on. KOZ, choreography, NIJ, Kim Kong-won, Hyung-hun, Kime. Choreography, Widom Boys, Bada Lee, and J-Blaze. J-Blaze has been diving a little bit into the K-pop demo scene as of late. I know he did AT's work, so that was probably just a little taste into more to come. I mean, this is definitely something Widom Boys would be all over for sure. And then Bada, yes, love it. Could we expect some demos to come out? Maybe not from Bada, but definitely from Widom Boys. This was really enjoyable. Cannot wait to see a dance for this. The dance looks pretty fun and very comedic. Yes. Dance practice is out. Let's go, go, go.
Yeah. It's train number 6. Ready, camera. Everybody, Hollywood action.
Yes. Really fun. Nice. Ooh. Nice. So they have a little bit of house ingrained into this, which is really fun, at least on the footwork side. Nice. That was nice. Ooh. That's a sidewalk right there. Wow, different directions, the levels. I really like the Thriller part there. It showed up well in the music video too. Ooh. Ooh. They said, excuse me, did you just see that? Is what that looked like to me, right? So if you look like right here, they're like, okay, we're done. You saw that. I like that a lot. Okay, from the top we go. We're gonna slow it down so we can appreciate all the elements. I thought it showed up great. We don't really have too many cases of hiding people for the sake of hiding them for symmetry, which with even number groups, that's always something that we can be subconsciously sensitive to. But they've done pretty good on that. Theatrics, of course, they commit very well. Like we have some of our guys are a little bit lower, but else is up. You have your feature over on the side on stage left. Number 6, he takes it, goes ready, camera. I like the oh goodness, with the drop level, and I like the hinge with the rotation to the front. Hollywood action, they send it up. I like the rotation to drop the level down. They hitting the horn, swing that arm around. He brings it up. I like the ball change happening here. I mean, at times, when I see a ball change switch off like that, I've heard there's a move in house called a borracho, which means drunken man in Spanish, I believe. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but blame the people who taught me. But it's a ball change variant, which is what you see there. And so a lot of times when I see that, cool, it makes me sensitive. Am I going to see more house? And then there's a whole little sidewalk sequence. So I'm assuming maybe it's a borracho, but go be curious. But I really like the pop out of we have our columns, right? We have our feature, nice and chill, super smooth and controlled. And then you have everybody in opposition to each other and mirrored, which is really nice. I like that they switch it up. I like the leg swing, great range there. They hop it back, action. And I like the screaming. They're like, oh, that kind of look, right? Then you see some art pieces that have the screaming man thing, right? So I like that they have it there, like screaming and they rotate, they send that head over, and I like the flippantness of the hands. They're not doing Thriller like the Michael Jackson side of it, but I like that Thriller we can't associate that way, and I like the Thriller moment here. Are they going to do a Halloween-themed dance practice? I feel like this would be a really good track to do it to. I mean, it's the 27th at the time of me recording this, so maybe on the 31st we'll get something fun, but anyway, I like the flicks on that. The V-step behind is nice. Notice with the twist of the front foot, they end up taking it, we turn out of it, and they hop out of it. Come on, flicks, and flicking from the front to the side, and I like the peel back with that arm is really tasteful. Your feature's in center. I like how he flicks them away. I like how they move out of the way. He comes up, he does a little heel click. I've heard that called, oh my gosh, is it a cowbell? Are we entertaining Lindy Hop? I don't know enough about Lindy Hop to have that confidence, but there's a little bit of there's jazz-like elements within it that, you know, Lindy Hop has some influence within that space as well. So possibly. I really like that they do the speed change slow and slow, but they're still moving, right? So I like that they're moving through the end of the phrase down, and then they speed it up, and I like that they're matching your feature, where he takes his hand, makes it nice and conversational there. He pulls it out. I like the shoulder roll, where they take it and they send it on the second one. It gives the impression that this rotation of the shoulder causes the body to get nice and low, and I like that it matches his tone very fine, very well. The toss is nice. Come on, heel twist. And I like that they use that heel twist to space out, but also we had some of our guys turn to get them into a new formation. New feature, we clap it behind. The heels are nice with the shoulders to match it. So a lot of times you may see like a rooftop. That wasn't what that was, but you have also with the arms, how you see that shoulder send out, you may see like a pepper seed. This is what I've heard this move called whenever you slide it. So there's a lot of hybrid in what you could reference or seek inspiration from like an old school side, which I really like. I like how he tosses it, the little hinge around, and you're hitting the guitar where they bring it around that. He has his arm up, and I like that he has his hand down. What's cool is that the group has conditioned us as viewers, you know, by watching their discography. We've been able to encounter this a little bit easier for myself. Is they're very good at establishing scenes and environments. I am a little sad that we don't have the door. I mean, we used it for a few of our early rookie era sides of things, which was cool. But I like that theatrics are a very safe expectation with the group, and I think that's fine. That's what they're known for, I would say, is the performance on justifying storyline that they have, or embellishments to the kind of track that we have, whether it's through wordplay or through different sounds. I really like getting to see and appreciate that. From there, I like this little dig down. Whenever you've seen the Dougie in that era, there was this little dig action that you could see cater to that within the music video scene there. The hit around is cool, like a little city rock. You've seen people city rock with the swing like that. So they move it to a new spot. I like that they send it back. So he has a little moment. Notice that he's higher in level, but also slower in how he's presenting. It's cool. Everybody else hits it down. They're like, give it to me. So the mannerism is there, and then they get low, and then back you hear this whispery echo, call and response happening, which is nice. That little give it to me, they point, which is nice, and then they still have the give it to me, and I like that they're looking at the feature there. It helps establish they're still the person we need to focus on, but hey, we're giving you energy, which we like, we appreciate. That brush is nice, the ball change with the dip down is cool. The kicks on that part is, I'm gonna call that that's a sidewalk. Hit, accent, but really slow. I like the punch, but I know I have it at 0.75. It's not technically slow, but it's a, let me see, boom, ba, da, da, da. It's on a different type of BPM structure, possibly. I like the point. They go vroom, and I like that they regress it nice and low. Action, I like the rigidness with the head, rigidness of the steps with the head to complement out. Come on, we call it either sugar or walk it out, but there's no groove, so I'm not gonna call it walk it out, we're gonna call it sugar instead. I like the knock and that, sorry, I was off key, but I like the kick, boom, they look up towards wherever they kicked, whatever they did, and I like that we got to see that alongside them. So they end up dropping it down, they end up tapping low. I like this, oh my gosh, what's it called? A seesaw. I don't know why it took me 3 to 5 business minutes. I had to pause to think. But I like the seesaw effect of the torso with the arms. Notice that the arms are in line with the torso. They don't move because they keep the visual of this seesaw-like effect, which is nice. They come up. Leon action. The kicks are fun. They bring it back and back. They press it out, and I like that we send it in. The switch off going on with the feet. The scissors are nice there. They bring it back, and then we end up going single, and then we double it, which is also nice. Bring it in. I like the little action. I like the little kick out of that. It's accented on the action. Yeah, action. And he says, wait a minute. He goes forward. They all walk away. In a moment, he goes in. I like the kick. Looks like we're getting a little sturdy, aren't we? Go out, in. I like the turn. Subtlety like he's playing a piano. Points to us. He says, here we are. I love the little ad-libs that we're seeing here. It's cool. They're like, hey, it's us. What you say? I really like how legato these hands are in this little section in particular. And side note, I'm curious. With groups, do they know what room they're filming the dance practice in? Or is it just circumstance? Hey, I want to run it today and we'll just put it for YouTube. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, we feel pretty good. Because this room is aggressively dark with wood accents. So if they wore all black, it would be really hard to see them compared to in the other room where it's white with, you know, a lighter wood flooring. Would that be, you know, you can cater a different type of fit style. So I was just get curious about stuff like that. But I like that we have a melt happening here. Melt. Bring it down to like the legs on that, and then we send the arm over to the side, which is also nice. He has this moment. I like that he takes the hand, we knock it, and then I like the placement where they drop the level, hit. Come on, head. You have the little give it to me. They're like, give it to me. Instead of give it to me, the gesture is different. Just like, wee. It's so fun. I like they send it. I like that we're involving the hips for that as we transition. I don't mind the direction of our look to where we're going, especially if you're mirroring it. That's cool. Then they smeeze it out. Let's go. Individuality there. Go back to the sidewalk, and I like that they have a little oomph with the friend showing off there. They end up doing that, and they end up doing that 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Let's hop it. 5, 6. We hinge it down. Which is cool. Action. They bring it up, 3, and I like the bounces out of that, and then they switch it off into a reject, and they direction change that too. Yeah, the ha is real. I hit it. There's your swing. Notice with those shoulders there, right, that we don't have them adjust, the arms at least, so we can maintain proper range, but also the illusion of the seesaw. That. So fun. Yeah, Thriller. And this has a nice lingering reverb that I think is really fun for that. They send it back, they punch it. So notice how they took this section that you saw near the very beginning, they framed it at the end of the second course. So it provides a repackage and a different type of liveliness to it, right? And then they twinkle it in, and then they have another moment. And they bring it action, like we're, and camera rolling, that kind of energy there. The heels, I like the heel twist on that with the pas de bourrée. Are they doing a pas de bourrée? Possibly, but I like that they're hitting on the, I think it's a double bass. Do. And it looks like they're playing here, but I don't think there's a piano happening there because it's a double cello. What I really loved about that music video, right, now that I'm remembering it when I watched it, is how you saw the instrument visually show up when they were associating the name of it. I love stuff like that because it can be a learning experience where if there's a sound that I'm not really conditioned to hearing or I'm not exposed to that instrument often, and they say, you know, give me the bass, and then you see somebody playing this, it makes you curious. You're like, what is that? And it helps you on your search result journey personally, where you're like, is, you know, big, you could call it like big violin or a big bass, and you may have a higher chance of finding it compared to if you didn't see that kind of visual, right? I just love that. I love that we have a little speed change. It looks like we have this push and pull going on with the torso, and having that arm extend is really cool. He twinkles it in. The crispness of that chest is nice. The hop there. He goes heel toe. They lift it up. They go low high like their little teapots. Isn't that cute? It is funny how they're, not funny, but they're playing like this when a lot of times you'll see them play like this, or I could be so wrong in how one is held. I like that we're partying. There's your horns, down and bring it in. I like the smile there, and I like the directions, and they send it down, bringing it back up. Notice in the formations, I hadn't quite noticed that somebody was hidden. It didn't look obvious because I think the content or how they were setting it up was interesting enough as a supplement to where you don't have to focus on the formation nearly as much. It's really fun. I like the hop-ins are nice, and then they end up ball changing it, which is also cool. They hit it here, little head, like they have a little tie, and then they face the back, and then my favorite part right here, they turn. It's the head tilt for me where it's like, okay, you saw that, right? Please don't make me do that again. Because they breathe in. And I bet you if we kept that playing, they would be slowly collapsing on the floor. There's always somebody, right? Because we don't know how many versions they did of this or how many takes. And what tricky spots they have unless they disclose them. But we are here for this. I thoroughly enjoyed this. What a fantastic comeback, and I love the fact that I'm in real time getting to appreciate them. The fact that we've been able to marathon the group through Patreon requests, shout out to Lauren for that, is nothing short of a joy, and I'm really happy to now be able to watch and appreciate them in real time. You guys know me, I know you, I'm Jess. All of their reviews that I have taking a look at their discography are on YouTube. You just find the playlist. It'll show up in probably like down here. And you can look there, or it's in the description. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.